Hey everybody, this is Muffin with the Daily Biker Podcast. Just here to let y'all know the opinions and ideas expressed in this show are those of the hosts and their guests, not to be confused with their partners and sponsors. Now, let's get it on.
Hey guys, this is Sean from the Bikes and Beards YouTube channel, and you guys are listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You're gonna love it.
The rain, and now we're gonna go get wet. Anyway, so different environment. I did it again. I clapped again. I didn't quit doing that. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Biker Podcast. This is Marcus, your clueless leader. Me and Lewis are going for a little car ride, so I don't think it's going to be a super long one, but it's going to be something special. We're just going to kind of be talking about what we hope we talked on the last episode about the
Marcus not riding in the rain, so that's the reason why we're in a cager.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So, topic of the day, Marcus doesn't ride in the rain, so we're in the crate, and I clamp, just like you did.
So, no.
Oh, look, there's a guy that rides in the rain. Hey, he's running from the rain. Anyways.
Yeah, and he had on shorts.
But he had high-vis shirt on, though. And a full-face helmet.
Squids. So, man, this car is falling apart.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So, anyways, no, we've been talking a little bit about the Revolutionary Max motor, the new Sportster coming out, but kind of what we would like to see. What is that in a very awkward position for you? Is it, what's rattling? Oh, it's the bottle of water that's rattling. So, I can sit here on the knee. Yeah, it's probably not loud at all.
It's raining.
It's not loud at all.
Sorry, hurricane winds. We ride in the rain.
I hope the audio turns out good on this. So, no, we were talking, you mentioned the FTR, the Indian FTR.
Yeah.
I think Harley could do it. But I think what I would like to see kind of more the direction them going to kind of compete with that FTR is more of the Hopper Motard.
Yeah, make kind of the same, the bike that would be definitely competitive with the FTR, but it's everyday rideability.
Yeah, well, so I'm thinking, okay, Ducati calls it a Hopper Motard, and Aprilia calls it like Dorsadoro.
Yeah,
because
I guess, I don't know.
Whatever that means, it probably means Hopper Motard in Italian.
Yeah.
So I think that would be cool.
Oh yeah.
That's what I would like to see. Revolutionary Max motor.
And that, I think, is a bike that is really going to reach not only a lot of people that are not in the Harley market right now, but it's going to reach a lot of people that want a very usable utility bike. But here's the thing, you still got performance and handling too. Top tier. Power.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to reach a lot of people.
I mean, I think it's something that'd be cool. It's something that would reach the people of like the dirt bike kids, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That group, those guys that they do the supermotos and stuff like that. And their dad has the electric quad, and they're like, I'm not riding an old man motorcycle. There you go. There's your bike with a Harley engine.
Yeah.
So that would be a blast. I'd like to see it though, full trellis frame. Of course, that's just kind of, I like the look of the trellis frame, but that new design, the frame and everything, how they do the Pan America, it is a lot different. But imagine now when people start taking, because people have taken Sportster motors for years and built little bobbers and choppers on them.
Yeah.
What is it going to be like? Yeah, there's the rain. We'll definitely get wet before we get home. So, what's it going to be like when someone wants to build a chopper out of that? I mean, is that something that's going to be achievable?
Well, is it going to be something that people really want? I mean, because the thing is,
using the new engine, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be motorcycles, at least in our lifetime, of bikes to chop. But I don't think, choppers and bobbers. Well, first off, choppers and bobbers and cafe racers, you can buy brand new now.
Yeah.
It may come to a point to where There's just not a need
Well,
to do it anymore.
Bobber and Cafe Racer, I see happening with the new Sportsters.
Okay, well, there
I
you go.
see Factory Cafe Racer.
Factory Cafe, yeah. And a lot of people are doing that.
Bobber, I mean, I think you're talking about kind of what you're going to end up getting is going to almost be an emulation of a Bobber anyways.
Well, think about the Honda Rebel, like the Rebel 1100. It's essentially a Bobber. Now, it's a pretty good performing Bobber. It's got a lot of tech for a Bobber, but essentially it's a Bobber.
Yeah. Tomato, potato. It is what it is. Yeah. Could you imagine? I still mind wandering on the hyper motard, the super motard, the FTR, but so much better machine. But do you think guys are going to try and shove that motor into a bagger?
I hope Harley does. I've said for years, in 2014, the Rushmore bike should have been water cooled.
Well, they did try liquid cooled head.
Yeah, but
that's very limited production.
Right, and probably for good reason. But you know, with things going the way they are now, there's really the air. There's not a reason to have one that's air cooled unless you're going for just a really vintage look. I think of the W800 when I'm sitting here talking right now. That one does not need to be water cooled. It would be ridiculous to make that one water cooled.
Well, here's the big thing that I think when I think of them still producing an air cooled engine. It's not that I like it or dislike it. I mean, obviously we both ride air cooled bikes,
right?
But when I was working for another manufacturer, Japanese manufacturer that produced all kinds of different things, I did see them talk about stuff, or customers talk about stuff. They come in, they look at a four-wheeler, and you'd have one that had a foot shift, or you'd have one that had an electric shift.
Yeah.
I'll take that electric shift all day long.
Yeah.
So much easier to ride.
But a lot of those guys wouldn't.
They wouldn't. They were like, oh, that's just one more thing to tear up.
Right.
How many of the old heads are thinking that same thing with Harleys?
Well, and here's the thing about that. Those are the same group of people that kind of got us as Harley owners in the situation that we're in now. Those guys, as far and known wide, they ain't buying motorcycles anymore. All right, they're getting out of it.
Yeah.
So it was great. The bikes will always, I mean, let's face it, you know, you go to a bike night, you go to, you know, Nightfall, you go to a rally, you are swimming in a sea of street glides and road glides and Dynas, and why are you doing that? Because they're the best. They're the best bikes. Well, I mean, street glides, road glides, they're the best bikes on the market.
Street glide, bro.
If you're going to ride every day, if you're going to do tours, you're not going to get a much better bike that you can customize. So,
well, you have a world of customization. You can do anything in the world to make the bike your own, and I've seen it. I've literally seen it. I've seen people go, how do I take a motorcycle that so many people call a Me Too machine and make it my own? There's an entire catalog. There's 14,000 entire catalogs you can do to make the bike your own.
But to our point, you can still do that if you have the Revolution Max motor in our bike.
Yeah, it would just take a little bit of time for the aftermarket to pick up on the motor.
Sure, yeah. But, you know, people that think... Here's the thing.
My biggest thought, though, is not that. My biggest thought is the frame.
Well, consider this. So, how many things did you do to your bike before you touched the motor?
Do we need to go down that list?
All right, so, it's a scroll. It's not a list, it's a scroll.
Okay.
Most people that you know, most people, outside of the guys that really tinker with their machines and work at the dealership, they'll do all kinds of stuff to their bike. They'll never touch the motor. So with
No.
that being said, or anything that really,
You want me to point it out right now? Last night the question was asked. Remember? Johnny's motorcycle.
yeah,
It is still an 88 cubic inch motorcycle.
yeah, and it would be ridiculous to put anything else in that bike. Honestly, I mean, let's face it. What are you going to do with a set of cams in that bike? It won't handle the horsepower the 88 makes.
It's true.
So, anyways, you still have it. Oh, that's where I was going. If you make a motor like the one in the Pan America, which I believe is a motor that you don't do anything to, there's no need to. It's good the way it is. It has plenty of power. It runs cool. There's just really nothing that you really need to do to it because it was good from the factory. So, that being said, you start putting it in baggers. Maybe it's nearly the same frame.
Here's my understanding. Whether this is 100% accurate or not, I can't testify to. It's my understanding. That 1250 is already a sleeved motor or a sleeved engine.
Yeah.
Which means from the factory, it can be much bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you want to.
I mean, how big of a displacement are we going to get on that thing? I mean, imagine now at a 1250 or 150 horsepower, what happens if you get it up to a 1450 or a 1500?
Well, I pose this question to you.
I mean, are we going to be dominating VMAXs
here's
with a 200 horsepower Harley Cruiser?
Could we be going down the same road that the sport bikes went down in the 90s?
What road is that?
The road of we're going to continuously keep moving the bar up and up and up as far as power goes.
Yeah.
To eventually we get to a plateau to where we're like, okay, no more. This is it. We're done.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going out and you're buying a brand new sport bike for the street, and your number, we'll put it low, but say your number's less than 190, that's a slow motorcycle.
Well, but the thing is, and I've always said this,
a slow motorcycle.
if you, especially with the baggers, all right, so it doesn't matter how much horsepower you have in your sport bagger. There is a limited amount that you're going to be able to do, and I'm with professional riders. You're only going to be able to do so much with that motorcycle because at the end of the day, it is a highly modified 800-pound motorcycle. Right?
Well, yeah, and I mean, but even still, even outside of an 800-pound motorcycle, that just goes back to the argument with GSXRs. 600, 750, 1000. What's the
600
best
all day long. All day long.
So, well, but some guys choose 750 because you start to get in the 1000 power. 600 weight is what I'm told.
But the thing is, on your point, you cannot use on the road, even if you're riding like a total jackhole, on a public road, you cannot use all of what that 600 can give you.
So here was a conversation that took place several years ago when I was looking at upgrading from a 600 to a 1000. For my use of it, a 1000 would have been better than a 600, only because the torque. I ride 2-up a lot, so I could get more torque at a lower RPM, so I didn't have to rev the bike out to get the power for 2-up riding.
Right. But at that point, wouldn't it be just easy? Wouldn't it be just make more sense to get a V-twin?
Well, what did I do? Bought V-twin.
Well, even if you were going to stay in the sport bike world, so, your VFRs, RCV-twin, things like that for the lower torque that you're going to need, which I think is a great way to go, especially if you want power that you can actually use.
Hey, they've opened this up all 3 lanes, haven't they?
Yep.
Yeah, and we're still getting stuck behind damn traffic.
Yep. Sorry, got distracted. Those of you Chattanooga people, 75 South is now open for 3 lanes.
Yeah, and it will be just as awful as it always has been.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. There's our glorious professional soccer team Don't know why we have one of those in Chattanooga.
Yeah, that'll make a good mud bog one day.
Might make a good mud bog here in a couple hours. Oh, they are building it up though. They are building skyboxes for an aluminum stadium. It still looks like a high school football field.
Question: am I in the lane right now?
Yes. I'm going to say yes because there's little white lines right here to my right.
Well, there's none to my left. So.
I'm aware of that. I'm completely aware of that. Oh, yes, there is. They are hard to see. See it right at the edge of the paper change.
I think they're hit and miss. Yeah, I see it now.
Yep.
I think it's where they took up I think those white lines used to be there about 20 years ago.
Well, see, and that's the upside about being on a motorcycle. It doesn't matter where the lines are.
That's right. All you need is pavement.
Yeah, you just do what you want to do.
And
Pan America.
Pan America, you don't even need pavement.
Pan America.
All you need is a fistful of throttle.
The other day, full send, the other day I was thinking about the Pan America. And I was like, you know how good this thing would be sitting in traffic, no matter where you are in the country. You know, you get in traffic, and you always see those off-ramp, or no off-ramp. You just got the bridge that goes over the interstate. You're like, if I could just go up that little bit of dirt and get on the Pan America.
Yep.
Full send.
Oh, yeah. I would never wait in traffic again if I had one of those.
So I want to put this out there. Pan America is taking the world by storm.
Rightfully so.
We have seen so many new customers, and I don't mean new to motorcycling. I mean new, the guys that don't typically walk in the Harley Davidson dealership. Customers.
Yeah.
Coming in want to know about Pan Americas. They're coming in looking at these motorcycles. Some of them are coming in and buying different motorcycles because they probably never would have looked twice at Harley Davidson. But they came out with something like that. And then they come in to the dealership. They might not end up with a Pan America, but some of them might do stuff like trade in a Ducati 999 for a road glide.
Yeah.
It's happening.
It is.
It's happening, people. I've said it once before. If you're anywhere close to White Light or Harley Davidson, you're halfway interested in Pan America, or even if you just want to ride one, our dealership has one that is an actual demo that you can actually take for a ride. We're not going to make you stay in the parking lot. We will go with you, but I hope you're okay with me sitting on the back of your motorcycle. Kidding. I'll be on the live wire trying to keep up. So, we did sell a live wire the other day, though.
Oh, really? Local?
I don't know. I just see the sold signs when I walk past them. I'm not in sales. I mean, I'm not sure what department I'm in. I was in the dunk tank. I know that.
Yeah.
So, wonder what that guy's got in the back.
Sofa.
It's a toy hauler.
Bicycles, canoes.
Razor.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, like I said, this was going to be a extremely short. It's going to be a special. I don't even think I'm going to put it out as a regular episode. I think I'm going to drop it like just in the middle of the week. You know what I mean?
Sure. Sounds good to me. I won't be on it either way.
Driving in the car and thoughts, top deal. Yeah, that Revolutionary Max motor is super cool design. I know I sound crazy to some people that are already experienced with Japanese and European brands because I'm like, oh man, it's a dual overhead cam and non-push rod. They're like, what? Is that not how you make a motor? And if Shannon listens to this, he's going to yell at us because we kept calling engines motors.
He's never going to listen to this.
He's never listened to the first one. But that's okay. I'll still give him a shout out. Still give him some love. So, in upcoming episodes, though, I do want y'all to know, like I said, we have hit 1,000 downloads. I want to thank all of y'all for that. Said it once before. If y'all didn't listen, we'd still have these same conversations. I just went to pull out the phone and hit record. But I do want to thank y'all. Please reach out to us. Let us know that you enjoy this. Let us know that you listen. Even if you don't enjoy it and you listen, let us know that we're idiots and that you love us anyways. And even if you don't love us, just
Send us your hate mail.
Yeah. Yeah. Do that. Send your hate mail to the Daily Biker Podcast at gmail.com.
At yahoo.com.
No, I'll give them the legit at gmail.com.
Oh, okay.
I'll forward it all to you.
Marcus is like, we're not going to read it anyways. Go ahead and send it.
What, are we supposed to read emails? If y'all do, I was thinking about this the other day. If you do send an email with a question, whether it's a question personally about one of us, or a question about one of our bikes, or a question about what we think of particular motorcycles, or a topic that you want to hear us talk about, shoot us a message. Instagram at The Daily Biker, on Facebook at The Daily Biker, or at The Daily Biker Podcast at gmail.com. We'll talk about it. We'll read it on air. We'll do those things. But real quick before I hop off here, we are going to have I think he's going to try and jump in front of me.
Yes.
We are going to have a special 1,000 download episode that we're going to do. That's going to be Muffin's birthday weekend. We're going to wait until it's going to be about mid-July when that comes out, because Mr. Grayson Fielding is going to come back down into town and hang out with us that weekend. He's been trying to get some of his Murfreesboro boys to come down for one Friday night for Nightfall. That'll be a good time. So to everybody at Murfreesboro, we say hello to you from your friendly city down south. Hate to admit it, but we're a whole lot better than y'all are. Anyways, that being said, I'm Marcus. There's Lewis.
Nope.
Muffin in his back seat. We're going to keep driving in the rain and hopefully not die. Love you.
Hey everybody, this is Sean at White Lightning Harley Davidson. I want to thank you for listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You can reach the podcast on Facebook or Instagram at The Daily Biker, or you can email the podcast at thedailybiker@gmail.com. Be sure to keep an eye on White Lightning Harley Davidson social media pages for the most up-to-date information on all our events and where you can find the boys.